And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like life.
All we do is win.
You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder way, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. David said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate We are in Atlanta, Georgia, the home nest for the Hawks. It's an interconference matchup right here. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Seattle. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Towns is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Grant, and it's Coleman in at shooting guard. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Paul with the ball. Inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Correct. That's his first personal foul.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Noah Vonleh. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Vonleh. That one misses. Atlanta on D. Here's Levine. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Paul against Grant. Green, the screen. Paul can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by McLemore.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Ball against Grant. Pass to Vonleh. Rudy Gay on the wing. Now here's McLemore outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here's Levine, defended by Paul. Offensive rebound, Towns. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And he's good on the second. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Paul kicks to McLemore. Gay outside. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jump shot. Gay's got his first 2 points.
Nice job there to shake free of the defense and then drain the J.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. So they'll be focusing first and foremost on their offense today, guys.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm sure they're not going to ignore their duties at the defensive end, but getting their offense rolling has to be a main concern.
And I think that's exactly the focus. I mean, if they operate as efficiently as they're capable of, defense really won't be as much of an issue because they'll have so many points on the board.
Now here's McLemore following the shot by Rudy Gay. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Gay's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Seattle trails by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They set the pick. Here's Grant. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Just 5 on the clock. Levine kicks to Grant. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta leading by 3. Paul passes to McLemore. Green with a screen for Paul. To the inside. Stolen by Grant. He dishes it to Levine. And it's blocked. Paul goes in. That's tipped. Seattle trails by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Grant dishes to Towns. The baseline J. And he gets it to go.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Now here's Gay. Kicks it out to Paul. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Paul.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Green. Now here's McLemore. And there's the pass to Paul. Again, the miss by Paul.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Clock is at 3. Here's Coleman. Passes it to Porzingis. Tries it again. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Seattle, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. For the Hawks, C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Terrence Ross comes in for Ben McLemore, and Jones subbed in for Paul. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now Ross kicks it to Sullinger. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now the dish to Caldwell-Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Coming on the floor for the Seattle team. Number 99.
Off the inbound, no good.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Second chance shot. Sullinger with the bucket.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Ellis after Jared Sullinger's bucket. The 19-foot shot. That's good.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Seattle. Gay sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Gay. Plenty of space. No good off the front iron.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Dishes it to Ellis. Watkins. Sullinger defending. Here's Watkins. Here's your bow. Crops in the layup for 2.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Feeds it to Ross. Outside, Jones. Sullinger the screen. No good from Ross.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Ellis.
Now it's a 6-point Seattle lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Kevin, these guys were the best at controlling the pace of their games with their defensive intensity. That's why they led the league in points allowed. They didn't have a run-and-gun game by any means. They understood the importance of controlling tempo so that they could be solid defensively. .146 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Ross has got his first bucket of the night. They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And looking now at some numbers for Rudy Gay. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 17 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They lead by 4. Now the feed to Ellis. Over to the wing. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Sullinger. And the 3 off target.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
He's covered by Gay. There's the screen. It's deflected. Outside, Jones. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Sullinger, and off the front iron, and in it goes. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here is Ellis. Gets it off. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
Hey, you talked to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never had to play power forward or center on anybody's team. I've been passing and...
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific play.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounds. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
C.J. Miles is out there with Von. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Sullinger in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for the Hawks. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. And it's Ben McLemore in for C.J. Miles. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Seattle leading by 5. Grant gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. Hawk shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. The pass to Vonleh. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Towns has got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's the pick to the inside. Porzingis. It's tipped. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. McLemore, the pass to Paul. He feeds it to McLemore. And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark. And Seattle shooting around 40% from the floor here. Passes it to Levine. Screen by Grant. Porzingis passes to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Towns. And the shot is good. Towns has got 5 points so far.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Paul against Grant. It's tipped. Here's Levine. There's the pick. Paul against Grant. He dishes it to Towns. Tries from 7. Here's Porzingis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it to McLemore. Lets it go from deep. Shot is off. Seattle leading by 9. Coleman, the pass to Levine. Got a piece of it. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. McLemore with the ball. The dish to Green. To the wing on the left. Ball outside. Baseline jumper. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Fires the 3. That's good. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Levine dishes to Grant. There's a screen. Pass to Levine. That one a little long. The Hawks trail by 6. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here. They're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. He's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Green, good, and Paul gets the assist.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Bean passes to Porzingis. Coleman, guarded by McLemore. Here's Levine. Floats one to the left side wing. And the pass to Coleman. With the clock winding down. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Checking out numbers for Green. Season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Yeah, you know, you want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. Don't lose ground. He definitely keeps them solid up front.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Jones kicks to Gay. Sullinger the screen. There's the pick. Williams with a clean look. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Plays it up and banks it in. The Hawks trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Dishes to Gay. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ellis. Last season's performance for him. 2nd in field goal percentage, 3rd in rebounding, and he ranked 3rd in assists last season as well. Truly one of the league's preeminent playmakers.
And you pointed out his ranking as the 2nd best shooter in the league last season. I think with a little extra work, he could actually become number 1.
Shoots a fader. It's deflected. 3-on-3. Gay with the block, and he's able to get it back. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Sullinger the screen. Jones dishes to Sullinger. Fires for 3. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Miles. Miles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Feeds to Ellis. Watkins. Sullinger defending, and he gets it to go. And Seattle leads by 3.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Outside, Williams. Gay, a screen on Ellis. Williams against Ellis. From deep. The shot by Williams, no good.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Cans the shot with nobody near him. Now it's a 5-point Seattle lead. Hawks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Jones the pass to Sullinger. And Miles kicks to Williams. Hawks passing it around. Game. No luck. Seattle goes the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark bringing it down hard.
Yes, symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's Gay. Right side Jones. And that one's good. 6 points for Gay.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And Seattle making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Atlanta on D, trailing by 5. Back to Ellis. Out left to the wing. 18 feet out. Jump shot is good. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Hawks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Jones kicks to Gay. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Rudy Gay. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
How about the game for Rudy Gay? He has 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Hawks, Rudy Gay. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
No luck that time either.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Ellis, the pass to Watkins. From 12 feet out. Kept alive, Gibault. Some solid defense from Gay.
Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence. Allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Ellis outside. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Seattle leads by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. They've got Levine. Grant is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Towns, and it's Coleman in at the shooting guard position. And it's Seattle with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
The Hawks trail by 5. Paul outside. Clock at 6. And the shot is good. Paul's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hawks. Levine kicks to Towns. Great D that time from Green.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
All up top. He's got 11. Seattle grabs the miss.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Seattle shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Shooting 1. Under 6.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
The Hawks trail by 8. Outside, Green. The feed now to Gay. They set the pick. Shoots off the screen. Good as the jump shot falls. Gay's got 10 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
He took good advantage of that screen. He's got 14.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And it's Paul penetrating. Got a hand on it. Here's Coleman. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Seattle shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That free throw, no good. The Hawks making a switch here. Ross is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. That was your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. One more time, give it up.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shots good by McLemore.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage inside. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Vonleh dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The rebound by Grant. Seattle leading by 9. Pass to Porzingis. Coleman. He's guarded by Ross. Coleman, the pass to Porzingis. The second effort. Draymond Green pulls it in.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's tipped. Passes it to Porzingis. Fires the three. Ross grabs the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the dunk by Vonleh.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Levine. Fires the three. No good. The Hawks trail by 7. Ball outside. Ross in the corner. To the wing right side. Shoots. And Vonleh with the basket on the assist for McLemore. Now just a 5-point Seattle lead. Nice shot by Porzingis. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Grant against Paul. He kicks it to McLemore. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The dish now to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Vonleh setting the pick for Paul. Another three for Atlanta.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Levine. He feeds it to Towns. Here's Coleman. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Ball outside. That's tipped, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Jared Sullinger's checked in for the Hawks. And Seattle also making a change. Casale's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Here's Paul. Paul missing again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
The Hawks trail by 6. He dishes it to Ross. Right wing. And McLemore kicks to Green. There's the three. Can't hit. Seattle goes the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins. Well, Kevin, we've got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. 3rd in three-point shooting, 7th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top half of the league offensively with their point totals as well. Not bad, just kind of pedestrian. Maybe average is a better way to describe it.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for. Atlanta making some changes. C.J. Miles comes in for Ben McLemore. And Mo Williams subbed in for Chris Paul. So he gets them both. Seattle leading by 4. Pass to Cassell. They set the pick. Back to Ellis. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. Levine can't hit.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Miles dishes to Sullinger. Outside Williams. Back to Sullinger. From 13. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Sullinger's got 6 points.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
The pass to Cassell. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now here's Williams. Sullinger is screen on Ellis. For the tie. And he can't bank that one in. Right wing. Here's Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 4 assists in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And Green gets it to go.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
There's a screen. Kicks to Levine. It's deflected. Now here's Ross. Dishes to Williams. 36 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Sullinger, and it's all evened up. Sullinger's got 8 points.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Ellis. 5 points in the game. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the steal. For the lead. Can't get it to go. Tie game in Atlanta. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Vonleh. Jones is out there with McLemore. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Sullinger in at the center.
At the line of the house, Kristaps Porzingis. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Levine's checked in for Seattle. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Gay in the corner to take the lead. Another three for Atlanta. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Porzingis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for Seattle.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Jones drives in. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Sullinger screen on Grant. Stolen away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thien passes to Coleman. It's good from the top of the key.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Sullinger with a screen for Jones. Feeds it to Sullinger. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Thien passes to Coleman. Missed number 7 from the field. He's also made 7. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Sullinger with a screen for Jones. No luck. Seattle goes the other way with it. There's the feed to Caldwell Pope. Passes to Levine. Here's Coleman. Buries the long-range jumper. 20 points for him.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Sullinger the screen. Jones drives in, and the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break he only had 1.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hall's checked in. Screened by Grant. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And now it's a 5-point Seattle lead.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Paul kicks to Vonleh. There's the screen. Back to Gay. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Pass to Coleman. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Caldwell Pope dishes to Levine. And the pass to Porzingis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half. Paul passes to McLemore. He kicks it to Sullinger. There's the dish to Gay. Paul outside. This one for 3. Got a hand on it. And here's the break. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Coleman. Here's Porzingis. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 5. Now McLemore. 8 feet away. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. He feeds it to Levine. The shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Defense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Paul goes in. Good on the shot.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Porzingis. He dishes it to Levine. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That's short off the rim.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking at the game for Paul, 16 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
First free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. And Seattle also making a change. Towns is checked in. And he makes both free throws. Here's Levine. To the left side wing. Coleman guarded by McLemore. And Towns gets it to go.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Now here's Gabe. Towns with the steal. Dishes it to Levine. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That's good. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Now here's Paul. Feeds it to Vonleh. And McLemore kicks to Paul. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got 21 in the game.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Bean passes to Porzingis. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Green, the screen. There's a good screen. Paul goes in from the wing. It's deflected.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
Green kicks to McLemore. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Seattle leading by 3. Pass to Porzingis. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Paul outside. The feed to McLemore. Green, the screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And Seattle making a change here. Grant's checked in. Here's Coleman. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 24.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Now here's Paul. From deep, McLemore. Here's Vonleh. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Hall's running. Gay misses. Seattle leading by 5. Coleman, the pass to Levine. Rebound, Atlanta.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
McLemore inside the line. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Levine. He's covered by Gay. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Here's Atlanta now. And the pass to McLemore. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Check out the game for McLemore. He has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And he makes both free throws.
And that makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. There's the dish to Levine. Over to the left wing. Here's Grant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
There's Green with the 3. Off on that one. And so it's Seattle winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. During the second half, it seemed like he was simply on a mission. Really didn't let up.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.